We're live. Welcome to Behind the Scenes with Your Teen Crew. Today we're talking Father's Day, what does and does not happen, and any plans we have. And I was just confessing that the reality in my life is that I have, for the last few years, tried to get our sons to take ownership of Father's Day because my dear husband is my husband and not my father. And they are old enough, they have been old enough to do this. And they've rallied the last couple of years, but they wait till the last minute and it frays my nerves. We're Monday before Father's Day now, and they don't have any plans. And I've sent the message. I think my last text was Father's Day, question mark, exclamation point. I feel a little better this year only because the sons and I took a vacation a couple weeks ago and we got them a gift on vacation. So at least there's that.
There's something.
So you know there'll be something.
Right. And Kamira, I'm so glad to hear that because I was just thinking too, wow, Monday before Father's Day, my boys are all older too and spread across the country. And I think, do I say anything? Like, what did you get them? But I love your Father's Day question mark, exclamation point. I think I'll do something very similar. And I was trying to think when my boys were younger, teenagers, boy, isn't that awful? Drawing a blank. I kind of feel like they get the shaft a little bit. It's awful. I feel bad. I know we celebrated in some way, but boy, I don't know. Sue, help me out here. You guys,
I really can't remember. And it's just maybe emblematic about how dads get treated on Father's Day because I can't remember. The one day I remember is Dan had this period of midlife crisis where he wanted to get a motorcycle. And I was like, there's just too much to be responsible for to do that now. And I remember saying like 70, go for it at 70. Yeah. But when I did it, which is, not really forever away. It's like when we told Rebecca she could have a dog at 10. And at 10, she reminded us, and we were like, well, we meant 20. We got it wrong. Anyway, so I bought Dan one of these like kid motorcycle things, like not really a motorcycle, but what were they called?
A scooter?
It wasn't a scooter. It had a seat on it.
Moped?
It was like a kid moped kind of thing. Okay. Anyway,
dirt bike.
Dan's least favorite Father's Day ever. He spent the whole day with kids salivating to go on that thing, and he had to put the whole thing together. And he was like, thanks for the Father's Day. Yeah. This was hell. I hated it. I hate the toy. The kids don't want to stop going on it, right?
But, that does remind me kind of bad gifts. When we were younger, the kids were much younger, but we had bought a house. And it was our first house that we had bought. And I said to there were hedges in the back. And I said to my husband, for Father's Day, would you like a hedge trimmer? He looked at me and he said, for Mother's Day, would you like an ironing board? And I was like, got it. Okay. No hedge trimmer. Got it. Something special. So, I couldn't tell you, but that's funny. Same thing. Bad gifts are probably very common in our house around Father. They're tough to buy for.
For Mother's Day, at least, I usually try to get me and my dad to cook something, but it feels weird to get me and my dad to cook something for Father's Day. Just make him work.
Right.
It's such a bonding experience. It's actually so sweet.
I know he would enjoy it. He's probably gonna golf with my little brother, and I suggested this morning because I am also still trying to think of something to do for Father's Day. But he'll probably like a hike or something like that. Even though we do that so often, I'm like, I don't know.
We did such a good one yesterday, Jessica. We did Cuyahoga National Park, something falls. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
I put a picture on Facebook if you want a suggestion. It was really a nice hike. Anyway, I think anything with my kids, whether I'm the father or the mother, it's thrilling to me. And also, I would say you should be the sous chef. Get everything ready and then cook with your dad. It would be so sweet.
Mm.
I'm going to suggest that for Dan to do with his father.
Or you guys cook and like let him sit and watch, and he, like those fancy shows, into the chef's kitchen.
I don't know if he'd enjoy that. I think that he has a lot of strong opinions about how I hold knives. And how
Well, we've seen that, Jessica. He's right. Totally right.
I mean, no, it's fair. I make plenty of cooking mistakes, but I feel like him watching me make the food without him would just be a stressful situation for him.
My favorite.
You should repost that video of you wielding that knife.
I'll see which one it is. Oh yeah, I don't know. Kamira wouldn't have seen any of those videos. I made a bunch of cooking videos.
I've seen early on. I saw the smashed one. I've seen a couple, but I don't remember a knife one.
What were you going to say, Kamara? You had a story?
Oh, my favorite Father's Day gift that I gave my husband was when I was pregnant on Father's Day. And my husband is a Brooks Brothers suit wearing kind of guy. Like he would sleep in one. He literally does sleep in Brooks Brothers pajamas. And I found the ugliest tie on the face of the earth. And wrapped it up and gave it to him for Father's Day, because I think Father's Day is all about ugly ties.
And did he like it? What was his response?
Yeah, he laughed. He laughed.
He laughed. Yeah.
I think there's so much pressure around gift giving. I think activities are where it's at, like a shared experience. Because, it's like, I mean, I feel like with Amazon, with so many things so easily accessible, that people kind of realize they need a new pair of something and just go online and have it the next day. And then we try to think of the thing our loved one really needs. And it's like, yeah, they already got it.
Yeah, a lot.
So
yeah.
To me, it's the experience more than and I have a friend whose birthday is on Wednesday, and I just left an email for a dance company. She won't watch this anyway, but I thought it'd be really fun for the two of us to take like a hip hop class together, because neither one of us can dance. Like trying to figure out a present is so hard.
Yeah. Gifts are hard.
Is looking for hints. Last year we did mini golf as a family. It was a lot of fun. It was also one of those cool like disco mini golf places or something like that. And we've done the Top Golf where you tee off into the stuff.
Yeah.
That's fun. We have one, but I've never been there.
Yeah, I mean, especially with us because we trash talk, but
I imagine for Father's Day I'm too late to book it.
Well, you just won't get the primo time, but I bet you could.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, my sons tend to get these things booked, and like I told you, there's Monday, and this is not the first year on Monday before. I'm like, but they managed to get things. What last year they didn't manage to do is get a good place to eat afterwards.
Yeah, and that's key.
Yeah, we ended up waiting in line for a long time for a place that none of us have gone back to.
But I think it's, if anyone has ideas, clearly we're struggling, but boy, I wish people would comment and say, this is what we do. I think the spending time together is key too. I really like that in whatever it is they enjoy.
The problem is that after my dad died, Dan used to say to me, will you get my mom a Mother's Day gift? And I'd be like, yeah, fine. Would you get my dad a Father's Day gift? Yeah, fine. I'd get two. And then I was like, you know what? Your father, you get it. So now Father's Day and Mother's Day is on him.
Yeah.
I want to go bumper. I mentioned doing like bumper cars or the racing cars. I thought it would be a lot of fun, right? Especially since we're not all great drivers. But then I forgot I have a couple tall sons, and they were like, I do not want to fold myself into one of those things.
But how about one of those? I think this would be so much fun, but terrifying. Like those, you can go on those in real race cars.
Oh,
right. Like, they have those places where you go in and you like race these race cars.
We have that here. We have the Porsche experience here.
Yeah.
I feel like I would hate that. Like, I'm sure there are plenty of dads out there. I'd love
speed in a Porsche. Sure. So what do you do, Kamira? You just go and like rent you'll go around the track a few times or something?
So the Porsche experience is actually that. It's an experience. So you can do that. You can pay to race around the course. I think they have some kind of workshops. They also have a restaurant, a museum,
Yeah.
like an event. It is an experience. So yeah, you can spend some time there.
Very cool.
And would David like that?
I think so. I think so, especially if we were at the restaurant too. We've been to like there's an outside rooftop where a friend of ours, he has a jazz band and they play sometime. We've been there. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
It's near the airport, so
Oh,
doing the rooftop thing, planes will fly over.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a little rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a great week. I hope if you're celebrating Father's Day that you have a great day, whether you're the dad or the mom. And if you are not celebrating, that it lands gently on you, and have a great week.